Yo, GM, Roaring Kitty Soldiers, what's going on? It's been a minute since I just did voice chats, but I'm glad that everybody has been able to put a name to the face whenever I do video chat, VCs, right? I feel like for Roaring Kitty, one of the points of success that we've had is the transparency that our community has, my transparency as well as visibility, me being doxxed, my wallet being doxxed for Roaring Kitty. And I think that's one of the big reasons why a lot of people in the community, they kind of stick with us through the thick and thin. I think because they understand that in the crypto world, especially in the meme coin world, it is very, very difficult to trust people and lean on them in tough times, especially in a meme coin. And I totally understand because whether it's Base or Solana or anywhere you look, people are getting rugged left, right, and center. People are losing thousands and thousands of dollars in meme coins because the dev rugged or there was a smart contract issue or the liquidity wasn't locked. The price went up and then quickly spiked down. And trust me, I've had many conversations with many projects who have dealt with this, not only from the members complaining about the devs, but sometimes the devs complaining about the community itself. In my opinion, Roaring Kitty does not have either of those problems. We have an extremely strong holder base that is held through the entire tough winter of meme coins, which is the last month or two. I myself have put in thousands of dollars of my own money to keep the community alive, to make sure that everybody's excited. Telegram is active, Raiders are active, the meme contests are extremely positive and giving to the community. I would probably say that out of most meme coin communities, we not only have the most memes, most videos, most stickers, most GIFs, but we have generally a community that is still extremely active. Even if you feel like our engagement is low right now, if you just go around different meme coins, right, their engagement is dead. And I mean truly dead. You'll see maybe one message a day. You'll see raids that do not really happen consistently. You'll see mods or devs, basically rugging the project. And some of these projects are, unfortunately by people who I thought were honest. I thought that these are people I could trust in the meme coin world. But the reality is everyone right now is struggling for users, for the market to do better, for money to come in. And I think that that is our biggest strength. If you look at the chart of Roaring Kitty right now, okay, it's not the most beautiful chart. I get it. But you know what? We have gone from 0 to 2.2 million at the beginning of June. We came all the way down to 100K. And then we spiked back up to about 800K in the end of July, right? And now, as we close out August, we're still sitting relatively comfortably at 125K. So it seems like our project has established a 100K floor. Okay, let's put it that way. In my opinion, most of the strongest holders, and I mean truly myself and the top 20 holders that I generally talk to, every couple of weeks, they're not interested in selling. They see no value in selling right now because they truly just believe that this project will have its time. Base chain will have its time. Easy mode will come back on at some time. And that's when projects like this, who continue to deliver consistent raids and activity and content and memes, and the dev is not selling and the dev is not rugging and the community is active and people in the community are nice, right? These are the projects that people want to hold on to. And that is what I find in our top 20 holder base, right? Those are the real people who can really, really damage price. And the reality is most of them, right, either got out way back, in June, July, or they got back several weeks ago, but they didn't break price under the 100K mark. And that is our strength. If you look at most projects for the last several weeks, whether it's Timmy or Nero or Godcat, really, projects that have come and gone over the last several weeks. They've spiked up, sure. They may have gone from 50K to 400K, but now they're back at 50K again, right? So the reality is these coins, these projects do pump and dump. We've had a very controlled movement up and a controlled movement down. And that is very, very difficult for most projects to do. And I think that pump and dump nature is what really breaks those projects. And that is something that we have luckily avoided. The other thing that we're working on is continuing to deliver more raid contests, more meme contests, and making sure that people who contribute to our community continuously get paid. Okay, that thing is the utmost important in my opinion, right? I told y'all that one thing I'm working on is that $300 to $400 USDC competition where we can tag influencers and get a lot of reach. We are almost ready, in my opinion. I think 8 out of the 10 people that we paid to get Twitter blue checks have been paid. So I made sure that every person who is a top tier raider in our community has a blue check on Twitter, right? And this way, going forward as they raid, their raids are more visible, their comments, their replies, their retweets, everything is higher in the Twitter algorithm, right? Because we want more reach. We want influencers to see our tweets, our comments, our replies, our reposts. So we are now ready for that next step, which is, really tagging a lot of influencers, really getting a wider net, a wider reach with the Twitter blue check. However, I still do not believe the market conditions are conducive or positive for meme coins, even ours, to move up significantly. Okay, so that's why we're going to still be very, very patient of when we start this kind of competition, and we reward people, $200, $300, $400 in USDC. For now, all we really have to do is get through these tough times where the market is tough on everybody, but our goal is simply survival. If we can survive, which I really, really do believe we can, if we can just survive, the next few weeks or however long it takes, it doesn't even matter how long it takes, because one thing you guys know very well, most of us are not going away. All right, we're not going away anywhere. We see this project as something for all of us to hang on to. And right now, the cool thing is, I think probably $1,000 or $2,000 gets you approximately, I think, in the top 10, top 15 holders of Roaring Kitty. So if you see a community like ours that is continuously growing, the developer, which is myself, is not selling tokens, and we're all continuously grinding, the question you have to ask yourself is, why are you not in the top 10? Why are your friends or anybody not buying into Roaring Kitty? And the reality is, most people, right, will buy when price is ripping. Okay, so what we need to do is just hold the floor. That's it. We don't need massive buyers right now. We just need to make sure that the massive sellers don't sell. And like I said before, the top 20 people, the top 20 holders are really not selling. I speak to them frequently. Okay, so let's keep grinding. Let's keep kicking ass. I think we're doing great. I think we're going to have great raids over the next few days, next few weeks. We're going to continuously have meme competitions, create more good content, keep the community strong as hell, and make sure that we pay the current loyal members of our community. And that is how we will continue to grow. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being part of the community. Let's keep kicking ass. Cheers.